Quale squadra NBA dovrebbe selezionarti? Toronto Raptors, Brooklyn.
With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select MP.
Now drafting the truth. Shep Owens.
Hey, you crushing it, bro.
So
That's
good,
fire.
Shep. The best.
Let's run it back. More energy, man.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I was gonna
Shep,
say. I was
Shep.
thinking that too.
MP. What's good, fam?
Allora, che cazzo dimo? Su cosa stai facendo Shep? Su cosa stai facendo? Che credi che sia? Su cosa stai facendo Shep?
Now look, I see what you're going for, Shep. But I can't pretend that I see myself competing with you, man. I mean, that's not how I see things.
Then there's Jonathan Kuminga,
Boom.
and it's Lamb in at the small forward
Porca
position.
vacca!
We don't grasp the buzz surrounding the Summer League final. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so
Owens.
far. First quarter of play with a...
Now, I know you and I both will be missing the incredible restaurants here on the strip.
Mamma mia ragazzi.
Good game, man.
Whatever, bro.
No, hold on. Like, for real. You got mad potential, bro. Once you get a little clear on the reads, boom. You're gonna take off.
Thanks for the advice, bro, but I'm good.
Listen, man. I know you're upset and you gotta go, process your emotions, but
Even the sun shines on the dogs behind sometimes, man.
shoot, pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay. Yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it, but my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
Ok ragazzi, ho capito che i tifosi non sono contenti.
Just doing my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
If you're doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6 man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
At shooting guard,
Jalen sucks. Jalen sucks.
the other guard position, Markel Fultz.
Markel Fultz.
At center, Wendell
Non ci sto io, No, non ci sto.
And the starting lineup for the Magic.
Vabbè, facciamo così, simuliamo. Cazzo. Ok, no, ok, stiamo vincendo. Stiamo vincendo in 2 punti. Ok. Di un punto. Ok, sono entrato io.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight. And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick.
Jack
Right
Trey.
up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams
Dai, questo lo
impressed at how
segniamo.
well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
He's off on
Ma
the first.
porco
And in
dio.
Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the
Mannaggia
Pistons taking
mio.
arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to
No.
watch.
And he can making a change here
no.
as well. Anthony's checked in. Bagley passes to Bogdanovich. Now MP.
Oh,
And he was fouled
Entra.
while in the act of shooting. So he'll
porca
take 2 free
vacca.
throws.
E tanto ma non segno.
Carter.
It is. I mean, no reason
Segno.
to back off and give him the layup.
E invece segno.
Making him go to the
E
line.
invece segno.
Any team
Vediamo un attimo se riesco a
they're
segnare
all
pure
looking for the next
il...
Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so
no.
true, BA. Good
Ho
luck
sbagliato,
with that team,
porca
executives.
puttana.
But reality, look, this is how you finish a game. Yeah, what a
Sì,
time
buonanotte.
to put the hammer down.
Buonanotte raga, buonanotte.
Diminish.
in for the Magic,
Finito.
Morris.
Finito.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily.
Abbiamo perso.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver.
Abbiamo perso.
Hey, everyone.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
Allora, cosa ti fa pensare che la prossima partita sarà diversa? Lavoro
The work I put in.
tantissimo.
I take my craft seriously, and I maximize my efforts each and every day. So if the results aren't there, that's
500.
unfortunate, but I always make sure I put myself in the best possible position to succeed. The results will come.
So your preparation gives you confidence. Makes perfect sense. Wishing you luck in your next one.
Appreciate it, John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
per parlarcene un po', la comunità e tutto, è stato fantastico.
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. You know, I could complain about that.
Posso saltare, ma non mi va.
Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, you know, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, you know, get the red carpet rolled out.
Quanto cazzo
But these days it
parli?
feels like everyone has an opinion. You know, so you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. You know, it's there. You know, for me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuine. You know, and I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
Times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right, see you guys later.
È stato bravo il nostro giocatore, è stato molto bravo. Bravissimo.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Ockpim's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Ockpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ockpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
See you, Coach.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow play.
Slow play it,
My man.
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
E niente ragazzi, io direi che questo video, poco così qua, io vi ringrazio, vi mando un grandissimo bacione e noi ci vediamo sabato con un altro video. Belli raga, bellissimi.